Hey everybody, how you doing today? Oh, I have so much to do and I don't want to, and I started thinking to myself, a couple friends on here, you know, my house is a mess too, and but here's the thing, no matter how much I do, it just never gets better because there's too many people messing it up, but here I am blaming them, right? But anyway. No, after years of a long time when things go wrong and they're hard, that happens. It adds up and it gets really deep. When you have a lot of things going on in your life, like for instance, a lot of paperwork or anything like that, it adds up. I don't have time to be sitting around all day and like cutting open the envelopes, like, shredding them. I don't have a shredder. I wish I did. That's one thing. That's one thing. Paperwork is really, really terrible around here. I mean, I'm dead serious. And the reason why they're in boxes, well, I didn't tell you they were, but they are, and they're in boxes and they're in places, it's because you always need it for reference. You need it because people question you, and then, I don't know, you need it for reference. Not much anymore, but you do. I was trying to feel good about myself a little bit today, but in order to do that sometimes, there's other things you gotta do too. But anyway, cut. Different subject. All right. I sang a couple songs today, and they're, these people sing really good, and, I find myself, I'll try like 5 times because I'm seriously not a good singer. I have to really practice and practice and practice. No, I'm dead serious. My friend's going to tell me again, Steph, quit putting yourself down. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying. I promise you. It's just that these people are like really good. So you have to understand. Anyway, so it's Saturday, and we were up at 4:30 in the morning. Ain't that great? I didn't shower. I just throw a hat on. And makes you feel better for a little while, So I did do my dishes and swept my floor like you really care. But my point about it all is it gets so behind and it gets so messy, and then, some people in your life are slobs, and I'm not blaming all them, but when I was raised, I would get yelled at like constantly, just always. I mean, holding the fridge open too long, running the water too long. If I had one crumb on the table, I was in trouble. I mean, I would go out to the garage to see what my dad's doing, and he would just say he'd stop doing his cars, and I really wanted to learn about him, and he'd say, go make me a coffee. And, I'd go in the house. Oh, my God. There's so many times I forgot to make his coffee. And then I felt like really guilty about it. But see, my mind was on other things. It was wanting to spend time with my dad. It was wanting to learn with my dad. It was wanting to please my dad and doing all this shit. Still to this day, what do you think I try to do? But I mean, he won't let me, but, because he don't talk to me. But, yeah, that's dumb stuff. All right, cut. Different subject. All right, so anyway, there was someone on here, and they were talking about, having a hard time because their house is a mess, and so is mine. If I would show you this, I probably should. But the thing is, okay, it's like, I don't know. When you got a lot of things going on, and I already talked about this already, so cut that. So anyway, I guess I'm just trying to practice doing videos, and I got to keep cutting because I always start to get negative, and I don't want to be. It's the last thing I damn want to be. But I don't have anything really good to talk about. Oh, but that was my point when I did the last thing. All right. I have a hard time keeping the house clean. Just for instance, see, I'm going into the same subject again. God. Okay. All right, I found something that kept me going for 2 weeks already. And this might sound the stupidest thing in the world, but okay. I have this one table that's about like 4.5 feet by 2.5, and it's real wobbly, and it's not the greatest, but it came with 2 stools, but the stools are all old and everything. Okay, but the thing is like I took it and I moved it from one spot. And what I would really, really like to have is like, all those people have those kitchens where they're pretty big, right? And then in the middle, they'll have like either their stove is right there, or even they even had it like in the middle of their kitchen was their stove and a sink. So anyway, it was just a strange thing in my mind. If any of you might want to, I don't know. I'm not going to cut it this time. But what it was for 2 weeks I felt happy because I moved this little table thing over to the middle. Because if you guys would see our counter space, there's only a counter that is 4 foot long with nothing on it, just say. But there is stuff on it. And then you have your sink, but then you have a little 1.5 foot space, and there's your stove. So there's your sink, and then the other side you got a 1.5 foot, and there's your fridge. So it's like you got 1.5 on this side of the sink and 1.5 on this side of the sink, and your stove, refrigerator. Then you go to the other side of the room, and then you got a countertop that's like 4 feet long, which thank God for, because if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have nothing. But they cut the counter. It's only like halfway where it could have went another 4. That'd be cool. All those people got those counters like all the way around their kitchen. But you know what? Those are in my dreams. But anyway, cut. But I'm still back on the same subject. So I used to clean these houses and everything. It was so fun. I used to clean offices and houses, and I had a whole bunch on my own. But when my son, had a whole bunch of problems in school and everything else, and I would start having to leave my job a lot, which I can't do that. Luckily, they were my own houses, but it did get so bad to where I had to concentrate on my son, to where I quit them all, which I didn't want to, believe me, but I had to. So that's my point about things all going, the way they do. There's so many things that happen that you just can't have what you want. Reminds me of that. It's a Rolling Stones song. Can't always get what you want. I love that song, but sometimes I get sick of it. Because I want things I want. I know I should only need what I need, which I do always need what I need. That's my point. Sometimes I want things too. Oh, and make it a lot easier. But anyway, all right, don't cut it this time, Seth. But anyway, so I'm just sitting here trying to get in a good mood and everything. But I want to tell you, that thing with the moving the table for 2 weeks, although, see, there's 50 million things that happen in between. Me and my boyfriend were sitting there, and he actually was watching something I want to watch for once. Which I'm so sorry to be negative, but it's the truth. I'm like, hey, check out this comedian, because the one he was watching was just boring to me. I mean, he watched this whole thing for like an hour, and I laughed twice. And he's like, oh, well, it makes me laugh. But that was the next day he told me. But I'm like, man. So he turns on the comedian I saw, and he's laughing every 10 seconds where he couldn't even control himself anymore. I mean, gosh, sometimes people should just step out of their norm and have fun. But I don't know. Getting certain people to do things is the strangest. But anyway, so for 2 weeks I felt happy, because every time I walked into the kitchen, I moved one thing, and I was imagining that table in the middle. I should show you. I can't turn my camera around though, so once I'm on it, I don't think I could turn it around. I'll show you. I'll do another video. But anyway, it just gave you a different view for like 2 weeks, and it gave you something hopeful about. And then, but I did wash the cupboards off, and I moved the table like that, and then I got rid of a lot of clutter in the kitchen, and it did make me feel good. So like, I mean, maybe one room at a time, but if you should see those certain rooms, they're not. You're going to have to make one just a whole total junk room, or 2 rooms, and just shove all that in there and just focus on one. Like, you'll still have your stuff, and just move your stuff somewhere else, and then I don't know, you guys, I'm crazy. You better cut it real quick. But it did make me feel good for 2 weeks, and I still kind of feel good about it. But then when me and my boyfriend were sitting there that day, we were having such a good time. You wouldn't even believe this, because the table's so old, and it has these 2 stools, right? So anyway, it's the strangest damn thing. We were having a couple beers, whatever. Sometimes that's the only way you can get along with people. Shh, don't tell him. But anyway, because he's boring. But anyway, he would like went to touch me on my leg because he was laughing so hard. And the stool don't have any arms or any back to it or nothing. Just a stool that is like 3.5 foot tall maybe. And then this little square that's only like 1 by 1. And so when he went to go touch me because he was laughing so hard on my leg, you wouldn't even believe it. The whole chair. I have a mark on my buns right now. I wish I could show you. It's 4 inches long. He felt bad at first, but yeah, whatever. I don't want to make him feel bad. Shit happens, I guess. But now, so the table I moved for 2 weeks that made me happy, and now I'm really bummed out. Excuse me, because the stupid freaking stool broke, and there's no way to fix it. I'm dead serious. There's no way to fix it. It's trashed. When I fell, the chair like slipped under me, and I fell, and I landed actually in the same spot, which was so weird. But something scratched me on my, and it's like 1 inch wide by 4 inches long. And it hurts. I need cortisone or something. So I don't know. I'm just trying to get you. Like, I don't even know you guys. But please let me cut this real quick. Okay, before I go, aren't men boring? So they're boring. They sit there and blame us. Like this one guy come on, he's saying with me, right? And he's like, oh, the women always get you in trouble. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, well, maybe if I look damn good, maybe I'd be getting in trouble. But you see what I'm saying? I'm not. It's just messed up. I just sang the song however the hell I wanted. You know, I didn't even give a care. But see, then sometimes you get these things, and then you feel doubtful about yourself. Oh, goodness gracious. Heck with it. I had fun. That's all that matters. And I'm having fun doing this video. And I hope you like it. When I go repeat it, like, you know, always, and when we don't like it, we'll just delete it. I wish I had another cigarette. Isn't that bad? Oh, I'm out. I'm out. All right, I love you. Thanks for watching. You have a great Saturday. It's the 16th. I'm glad it ain't the 13th. Some of them with the 13th. I hope the moon is done, like my friend talked about, because I'm sick of this. I was in a bad mood, like, for 3-4 days. Now I'm a little better. I just need energy. I might look all like I got energy and everything, but I want to tell you what, just like she said, the pain is so bad. All I have to do is sweep the floor or vacuum. The vacuum kills me. I used to clean those houses and do everything constantly over and over and over and over. That's before my heavy bundle newspaper route. They would come in bundles you had to lift. But anyway, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. And when you're in pain, you can't expect too much from yourself. Let's give ourselves a break. That's all I say. And sit and have fun and just do a stupid video. That's why I call myself dumb. Not like I'm thinking I'm dumb. Much am I acting dumb? Yes, I am. I'm acting dumb. So what? I'm acting dumb. I don't really mean I'm dumb because I think I'm real smart. But anyway, not smart with... You guys are all smarter. Just shush. Okay, cut that. Before I cut it, wait. Yep. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day. I love you. Bye-bye.